Are there some examples of breakthroughs or just thought provocations or things that kind of stand out in your mind over the last sort of several meetings that you would want to point out to our audience today in terms of, wow, that was a good example of maybe a group or maybe just two of the executive directors getting together? Any stories that would stand out?
A couple of them come to mind. We have one member who's retiring, so we've helped her, I think, through that transition, which is very emotional, but also, to be perfectly frank, I don't think her board handled it as well as they could have. So we've provided a space to allow for that. And then we had another member, she should be the poster child for ECofOC. Every one of her staff has a coach, and she's utilized every service we offer. But she truly had a horrible board storm. And her board, I believe, was acting honestly illegally against the bylaws, and they were attempting to force her out. And we were able to step in and help her find the tools within the structure of her bylaws and the organization, and give her the words and the tools in the background to speak to her board members about it. And a year later, she's got a dynamic board. Those toxic board members are gone. She's running an amazing organization. So I think that's a very powerful example. We also have a fairly new organization, and that member's been with us 3 years now, and it's been fun to watch her through the growth stages of the organizations where it was herself and a volunteer, and now she has an office, and just the growth pattern. She's expanding her board. So everybody's been able to chime in and help her and see her growth and celebrate in that growth. So those are a few of the examples that readily come to mind.
Those are wonderful nuggets. I guess turning a really potentially bad situation into something that's an enabler was a wonderful story. And then including your second story, those were great nuggets.
It's really hard to watch when these committed, amazing leaders are struggling with these issues beyond their control. So to have that capability to come in and help them achieve what they're looking for is pretty amazing. I feel every time I'm around this group, they're so wise. I just come away with, I'm sure you saw that when you
I did.
attended that meeting. I write down what they say, and I stop and I think, oh my goodness, this is an incredible group of people. Orange County is so lucky to have this group committed to serving our community. I would love more people. I'm glad we're doing this. I would love more people to know that we're
Yeah.
out there.
I think we're blessed for so many of the nonprofits and their missions that they have within Orange County, and then the leaders that are leading these entities and making an impact in our community, which I know is very dear to both yourself and me, close to heart.
Exactly.
Who is the executive director forum typically designed for, if you had to say?
It's typically designed for an experienced leader. I think it's harder for the startups. We typically do not take a startup organization and refer them to one of our partners. One OC has a wonderful program to help people with the startup component. We like to see established revenue, a couple of employees as well. Our group is fairly experienced. They're all sizes, though. I don't think that anyone should be hesitant given their revenue sizes at all. And it's designed for a group of leaders that really want to grow and learn and continue to improve their organization by watching and learning from other organizations as well, taking the best of the best and pieces from each group and seeing how you can apply it. I also think it's a group that's pretty transparent. So you have to be willing to be transparent and a little bit vulnerable. If you're going to expose, right, what's really going on in your group and take that kind of cape off. So our group is very open about that. So there's a lot of trust between all of the members, and that's really special to see.